All right, all right. So I start these
That's showing up.
podcasts that I do like this. I am a guy from a place, CharmCityBipper, Quis The Vndl. Marquis is the name my mama gave me. I'm here with the creator and owner of
Relations.
The Relations Dealer.
Relations dealer
Is what
is
he's
that's my tag.
known as on
And I'm also
Instagram.
Marquis. But everybody call me Maith,
And that's hard.
Showing up.
It's
Marquis.
funny because a lot of synchronicity right now. We're at Branded Bespoke. Um, and they have a symbol similar to mine, but it's like representing love is represented Brandon Bespoke. This is representing Be Love, Love Baltimore. It's created by people from the same space that may have similar experiences,
Similar,
right?
yeah.
Relations has a similar vibe to Rel's Rebel, and is like, even though it's close, I see things, I see intentions that only a space like the one we're from can give you. So
I look at it as
great.
like creativity, man.
That too.
It relate. I mean, well, that goes right into my brand for us relations. That's how I created it, man. I based it off of I wanted to be diverse overall, but the relations just it stood out. I mean, you relate. Everybody relates to something, right?
It's hilarious because that's one of the foundations for creativity.
Oh, certain.
We look at things we relate to, and then we bring them to life in a way that others can relate to. Like
That's facts.
it's just is we're all getting downloads, and like we're in, like I said, this space, this Baltimore, this history, the like it goes deep. And they have a name, it's the same name, like that's
Facts.
based on our people's having similar experiences to even want to choose it, right?
Sure enough.
Oh, and I'm grateful for so many things, man. Relations. This
Gratitude,
is
man. Most certainly.
how long has this been going?
2013, man. I literally started with my money, my check from Mercy Hospital, and that was just pushing it all on my brand, bro.
Yes.
I can't. I mean, the age at the time, I'm 13. I can't even do the math right now, but yeah, 13. I was young, put my money aside, and I started. I actually started with ads, with Scully's. That was my first. That was my first item. Yeah, and I was selling the Scullies, and then started getting shirts made. Everybody start with the vinyl, and then they go into the screen print.
Big
So
facts.
yeah, I just been building from that point on, and then it slowed down. And I came back, slowed down, came back. You know how I go. That's the like we was just talking about. You go to these
Ups and these
definitely with
downs.
yeah, most certainly definitely with brands. Definitely with brands and just growing. In general.
Let me be sure that your mic is on.
Oh yes.
Perfect, perfect. Because that's a thing, and that's evolution for me. Because we could
Yeah.
have went through a hole, and I'm telling you, because it's funny how this is even coming about. My vision started around the same time, so I graduated high school
How
in
old are you?
14, 27.
27. Sure
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, so I graduated in 14, and when I graduated, I wanted to do music. So I ended up taking like a bunch of random courses at community college, audio courses. People like, "Oh, you gonna be a rapper?" Like, if I can be.
Creative, man.
So it's like I took the same. It's the same game. It's like I got to edit audio for these mixtapes I'm trying to make. Let me edit audio for these conversations I'm having. I've been taking selfies since you could take a selfie
Sure
because I
enough.
grew up with social
I'm a selfie
media.
guy too.
You know,
Yeah, I'm a selfie guy.
so I'm like studying all of these different angles. I'm studying like what way look the best, what way not gonna make my aunt house look weird when I get in it.
Sure enough.
So it's
That's
like
dope.
just these things that sometimes we don't even relate to
Mm.
in a way of recognizing its
You gotta drop the
value.
bomb every time you hit relate. Every time you say relate or relation, you gotta drop that bomb, you feel me?
I'm trying. I gotta find my old bomb. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
we
touch
got
flex.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. We ain't gonna take flex bomb. We gotta find a different bomb
but
already. Showing up. Yeah, bet.
man, it's so many blessings in space right now. Like, I mean, what was Towson like for you coming up compared to what's like
You
being
said what
here?
was what?
Towson, like,
Towson? What, like
did
here?
you used to come to Towson when you were young?
Oh yeah, yeah. You talking about like hanging in the mud?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
that's
Like,
funny you said that, cause around that time, I think we was hanging somewhere else though, man. We was like in like White Marsh area.
facts.
But I'm from South Baltimore. So I ain't really hang at the malls too much. I'm a hood kid, man. I
Yeah.
was down I was down the way, man. But the malls, it was a little phase, you know, when we all started coming up here. It was chills, man. You know, everybody come up here, like the little high school kids and stuff. That was the last time I was like hanging in the mall in Towson. You feel me? But
Yeah.
Towson always been dope. You feel me?
I'm laughing because I'm like, it's progressed so much.
Yeah,
And like I remember coming in here having to dodge the security,
yeah,
like
yeah,
getting all
yeah,
types of strange looks.
yeah.
And then to be in the store with brothers that probably got the same looks
Nah, that's
when we was
facts. Yeah,
young.
it's growth, man. Yeah, most certainly. It's pretty dope.
Mm.
Definitely dope.
How you
Dope.
feel about the city?
The city overall,
Yeah, like what's the experience been like?
um, Baltimore, man. It's I love Baltimore. I'm a start there. I love Baltimore. Uh, you know, they always speak on this whole crabs in the barrel thing, and Baltimore is a bad, you know, just a bad city overall. When you from a place, man, you see the good in that space. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So I can't. It's hard for me to speak bad on where I'm from and what made me the man I am today. So it's hard to speak bad on it. So I'm gonna just say Baltimore is different, bro.
It's very different.
Baltimore is different.
I will I'll lift up that you can't be from nowhere else. You can't be from nowhere but where you from.
Oh,
Like
certainly.
the woman who bring you onto this planet ain't never gonna change.
Ah,
So
facts.
I used to tell my students that, and it's like the city that raised you. Only way it's gonna change is if you do,
Yep.
and you are a light in the space. So it's like I'm from over east, down the hill. A lot of people don't put me with that. Like when I was coming up, my father is in the military,
Okay.
so he made us speak proper.
Sure
He
enough.
made us learn. Like he's like, I want y'all to know something. I want
Yeah.
y'all to read about Mega Evers, uh,
Mm.
Mae Jemison. I want y'all to read about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King beyond what Black history telling you. I want you to study, to know
Dope.
yourself. And then there's like my grandmother kept us in church. My mother kept us in church. These little things, like I'm not saying I'm a devout Christian or I'm there every day or that I'm perfect, but I recognize the value in foundation. I recognize the value in consistency and certain um overall values. So it's like this city has a lot of that.
A
I
lot of
think
values.
what I used to get mad about is like, why do we take so long to acknowledge it in ourselves, but be so
Mm.
quick to see it in somebody else?
Mm.
So I haven't like dudes would come from other cities like, oh my gosh, you saw this, you saw that. I'm like, yo, you ain't say that about nah, he ain't nothing. It's like, why you gotta kill me?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true, bro. That's very true. Like you say, we got stuff that stand out, and people really acknowledge that. They acknowledge that a lot.
bruh,
The way we say too and
the
all
way
that
we
stuff. That small
every
stuff like that. But yeah, I get no.
ooh,
That's a great point, man. That's a great
everything,
point.
man. This space, like if this space was in New York,
Mm.
like if this space was under the under the wing of like a major rapper from Atlanta,
Be
in
booming.
Atlanta,
Be booming.
be super
No, real
booming.
talk.
Like,
That's
but
facts.
the thing that's only thing that's separating is mindset.
Yep.
So I've recognized the only way to win is to win before you've won.
Mm.
Like why you gotta get a trophy to win? You knew you won a Grammy before
Yeah,
they was
facts.
even talking Grammys.
It's all
Like
mentality.
you knew you was that guy before Shorty said you was cute.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
facts.
had to.
On G.
Because
On G.
if it took her to say it, it ain't true.
Mentality, man.
Mentality.
Yep. It's key. It's
What y'all
key.
relating to?
Yeah, you
What,
better relate.
what you relate to?
Get
You
your
know what I'm
mindset
saying?
right.
It's bad,
Facts.
bad. So let's sit with that, man. What you got? What you got? What would you like to see for your brand moving forward?
So actually, bro, like I said, I've been I transitioned into straight. So I've been doing pop-up shops. Like I said, I'm rebranding myself right beginning of last year. And instead of shooting for a store, a storefront or a flagship store and all that, I'm like, all right, I can go online with it. I just tried to change my approach, you know. So
Mm,
I said, you know what, I'm gonna do pop-up shops. Cause I feel like that's a strategy of getting your branding, marketing, getting your brand out there more. So I said, you know what? let me do pop-up shops and let me be consistent with these pop-up shops. That
Mm.
way, when I do drop, people, oh, I gotta make sure I get there. Rather than,
Mm.
so I took that rather than the store being there and people be like, oh, he got a new release. All right, cool, I'll go get it. It's hard to explain it, but how I look at it is not pushing stuff or like anticipation. You want to anticipate, you want to build that anticipation, and you want people to really want it. You get what I'm saying? You want people to
Creating that
really,
desire.
yeah. You want people to really want it, and when you, it's so much behind that strategy. But
Mm.
like I said, the pop up shops, and then I was doing the clothes. I started collabing. Started collabing
Mm.
with other brands. Union brand. That's you know where Union brand. Union brand is
Union.
my cousin man, Samson. He's right there on Bel Air Road. A lot of East Baltimore guys wear his brand.
Okay.
Yep. Um, Union brand, and I did a few pop up shops with Dirty Laundry brand
Mm.
and Santuso, a couple other more brands. But yeah, man, I've pushed past these, so it's probably been like this past year. Honestly, I've been doing pop ups, and then I looked at it like I wanted to just get my logo out there. I started focusing more on my logo. So I said, you know what? A cat is one size fit all. Let's just build this brand and get this logo out there. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick to caps. I'm gonna just push these caps, change the flavors on them. I don't want to be giving nobody too much of my sauce because you don't never get nobody your secret
It's
sauce,
real,
bro.
bro. It's real.
Boss. But yeah,
It's
you never
real.
get nobody that. But you want to make sure that you're building your brand. So I looked at it like, what's the easier way to just get this on people?
Mm.
Like hats.
Big facts.
You know, people overlook accessories a lot. Stuff that the small things.
You
And
want
I
to
look like,
be able to have a large catch, and that's like even with this, it's like I'm intentional about the demographic I'm approaching.
yep,
I'm intentional about what I'm focusing on,
facts.
and then it expands because it's universality.
Yep,
Like anybody can put this on, right? So that's a gem right there.
it's a gym, bro.
Get
And
into it.
real talk, man. That's what we got, and that's what I've been pushing. So I just been doing caps, just been trying to get it on people, man, and get it out there, spread the brand more. And I think this is the way to do it right here, man. The caps, my logo, that's gonna get me there. That's gonna take me to the next level. You're gonna get it on some more people, you're just gonna see it when
Yes,
these
sir.
celebrities soon, and then potentially, we're gonna go online with it and flood it. Everybody get one.
Facts. Look, scarcity creates a need.
Yes.
When people can't have access to it, is more valuable.
Mm.
And I think it's funny because it's like my brand has been like post every day, but now it's like me pull back a little bit from you.
It's a strategy, bro.
Oh, what's his post?
Yep.
He not doing nothing no more. He ain't got
Gotta
no more
build that,
interviews.
and I feel like that's a when you deep in that bag of strategizing and marketing, you start to figure these little small gems out, and that's definitely one of them.
You at war, bro. You at
That's
war, but
one
it's a
of 'em.
good one to win. It's a good
So
one to be at.
that's
Yes, God.
it's a gem.
So I'm gonna finish it up like this. Is there a piece of advice you would give to any youth out here that are looking to build?
Most certainly, most certainly. The advice I would give is stay creative, man. Like that's creativity is key, man, and that's going to separate you from a lot of people. That's going to separate you from a lot of people. Be confident in yourself and creativity, man. Uh, the moment I tapped into my creativity when I was younger, I knew right then and there that I was different. I was a different kid, bro. Be honest.
Thanks.
Um, I always looked at it like my homeboys out, we outside. Everybody, I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people go through trying to figure out who they are. And when you're influenced by others, definitely where I come from, when you're influenced by others, you tend to pick that road, you tend to go around that road with them. I was never that kid. And like I said, I thank God,
Absolutely.
God overall.
Yes, sir.
But create once I like I said, once I acknowledge that creativity within myself, that really helped me set aside from other things, and that led me to create a brand, or that led me to just think outside the box. So it was different. It was different. That was a key thing though. But man, you gotta be confident in yourself, and you gotta just separate yourself from certain things. You know, you gotta know good from bad. You know, but it's all like I said, influence is a big key, man. You know, so overall, with the message overall, I'm gonna say be confident and be creative, man.
Big facts.
That's my advice.
Separation brings elevation.
Yes,
And it's
most
not
certainly.
pretty, but it's a walk that's worth it.
It's well worth it, man.
Yes, sir.
Most certainly. Most certainly.
I always tell the people like this: one day made better is many days made greater. I'm uplifting you to be in a world that cares. If I keep it to myself, I think that that's unfair. The joy we are given is best when shared. Visionaries never die. Legends survive. Through the seeds we sow daily, we get better with time. I am a guy from a place. CharmCityBipper, Quis The Vndl. Marquis is a name my mama gave me, and Maith's mom gave
Marquis is the name my mother gave me.
Marquis. You know,
So that's a
yes,
top tier name, man.
yes, indeed. Bless up.
Creatives.
Big bit.
Sure enough.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
My God.
Relations, man. Relations.
Yes,
sir.
All right, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. We were searching for the right way, did a lot of wrong. Can't go back, gotta move on. Gotta move forward, corrections given and accepted. Living still brings pain, even when you're moving with the best intentions. And you blessed with visions of joy, bliss, peace. Gratitude for every day I live to speak, and I live to breathe in growth and abundance.